All right, so today we're going to talk about a piece of tech that's kind of hidden, but you've probably used it 100 times without even knowing it. It's the secret sauce behind those tools that save us from the nightmare of clicking and comparing prices online. Let's dive right in.
You know the drill, right? We've all been there. You're trying to find, I don't know, the best deal on some new headphones or maybe a flight for that vacation you've been planning. Before you know it, you've got like a dozen tabs open. You're jumping back and forth, squinting at the screen, trying to remember which site had what price, what about shipping. Oh man, it's an absolute headache.
Yeah, this is basically the manual grind. I mean, think about it. You go to site A, you search for the thing, you note the price. Then you open a new tab, go to site B, search for the same thing, note the price. And you just keep doing that. It's so repetitive, it's slow, and let's be honest, half the time you're not even sure you got the best deal. You probably just got tired and gave up. But of course, we live in the future now, right? There's a much better way. We've all used those price comparison sites. You just type in what you're looking for one time, hit enter, and poof, like magic, this perfect little list shows up with all the prices from all over the internet. But here's the thing, it's not magic at all. It's just really, really clever technology. So that leads us to the big question, doesn't it? How in the world do these sites pull it off? How do they collect all that information? We're talking millions of data points from thousands of websites and keep it all fresh and up to date. Well, the answer has a name, and it's called web scraping. Okay, so let's break down what that actually means. You've probably heard of the spiders or crawlers that search engines use, right? The little bots that go out and read, well, basically the entire internet so Google can find stuff. Web scraping is kind of like that, but way more focused. Instead of grabbing everything, a web scraper is like a little robot shopper you send to a very specific web page with a very specific shopping list. It's not there to read the whole site. It's just there to grab the price, the product name, and maybe if it's in stock. That's it. So that's the theory. But what does this automated solution actually look like out in the wild? Let's take a look at a real-world example, and I'm willing to bet it's one you've used before, probably without even thinking twice about it. It's called a shopbot, and that name is pretty much exactly what it sounds like. Now, you see the term vertical web crawler there. All vertical really means is that it's super specialized. It doesn't care about news articles or cat videos. No, it's focused on just one thing, one vertical, online shopping. Its entire mission is to be your ultimate automated shopping assistant. So how does this shopbot actually work? Well, it's actually a pretty straightforward two-step process. First, the bot goes out and automatically visits all those websites you would have had to go to one by one. You know, your Amazons, your Targets, your Best Buys, all of them. And it's not just browsing. It's pulling out the key bits of info from their catalogs. Then, and this is the magic for us, it takes all that jumbled, scattered data from all those different sites and organizes it into one single, clean, easy-to-read list. That's the interface you and I see, the one that lets us compare everything in a snap. And that's really the bottom line, isn't it? Remember that awful manual grind we talked about at the beginning? Well, it's completely wiped out by this technology. Web scraping is the engine running in the background, the thing that powers these super convenient tools that do all the heavy lifting for us. It saves us time, it saves us money. Heck, it's basically the internet's own personal shopper, working for you 24/7. And once you know about this, you start seeing it everywhere, don't you? If web scraping is the magic behind price comparison sites, what other everyday tools are using it? Think about it. Flight aggregators, job search websites, those real estate apps that pull listings from all over the place. This hidden technology is constantly at work, taking the chaos of the internet and turning it into something clean and useful for us. Really makes you wonder what other parts of your digital life are being powered by these little bots.